Hey guys, and welcome back to Skelton. We are here trying to harvest some wheat. Trying to get in here and clear out a space so I can get the header trailer out of here. How's everybody doing? Hey Simulator Addict, hey Rob. Thanks for the congratulations. I'm also trying a new straw texture. I got this straw texture over at FSUK, and it's supposed to match better the color of the straw bales. So I just thought I'd try that and see how it works. And it turns out that this was the first map where I had to harvest something that had straw on it, so I'm seeing it for the first time. Hey Cameron, how are you doing? I've got an update for you. Let me make this turn. And let me jump over to my Discord where I posted it and read it to you here in a second. So I was looking at FSUK today, and I saw the map author for this map had made a post to update some folks as to the progress. And let's just say that console testing is a witch is a witch unless it's something else. And that's what console testing is. Let's get this trailer out of here. So basically, he updated and said, just a quick update to let you all know. We're still pushing into this project. He's going to upload the map for a second time for approval with consoles on Monday. So it's already been basically rejected once with respect to consoles, and I guess I better not put this too far. I should probably put the trailer here. Well, no, I'll just leave it right here for now. I'm gonna have to figure something out because I'm gonna be going the wrong direction. So basically the problem is with console testing. And that is that, you know, as I said in a previous stream earlier this week, these guys can't test their maps on consoles themselves. They have to basically upload it to Giants and wait for them to do it. And the problem is there are like 70 or 80 mods pending testing. And they basically test mods kind of in the order that they receive them. Okay? So, you know, a mod that's been uploaded for testing may take, I mean, heck, it may take 2 weeks before anyone gets around to actually testing it. And then if it goes and fails, well, they kick it back. Obviously, the guys got to update it and fix whatever errors they list, and then upload it yet again, and potentially wait another who knows how long for the testing to finally get back around to them again, and hope that it passes. Hope that you know, it doesn't fail again for something completely different. So it's really a pain and a trouble process. And from what I understand, I think this is the first map that the Mappers Paradise folks have tried to get console approval on. So, you know, that plays a factor in that, you know, they haven't had to deal with, I wouldn't say limitations of consoles, but the uniqueness of the console environment. So it is still pending. They are still wanting to get it out. I really would love for everybody to have it, that's for sure. So it's going to get uploaded on Monday for testing yet again for console release. So And then supposedly after console release, the PC version will come out. But I was reminded by the Mappers Paradise folks a while ago that...
And there's about 74 mods and the testing is going to be finished at 1.
Yeah. I was reminded by the...
blog post.
Yeah. By the Mappers Paradise folks that...
like that in your chat, so people can see that.
Yeah, that's fun. So, I was reminded by the Mappers Paradise folks that even though it's released for console, PC players...
Guys, is the giant testing list for both PC and console, and the bottom of the testing list, there's the number of mods that are currently in testing.
So what I was saying was, I was reminded that even though it's released for console, PC players can play the console version. So there is supposed to be a PC-specific version that comes out. That's the version that I've got that has all of the, I think it's got all the cool interactive scripts and everything. But the console version probably will not have so many of those scripts, if any. But when it does come out for console, PC players will be able to make use of that. So it's not like you're going to be without the map until the PC version does come out. Hey, Cows Go Moo. Hey, Rubber Burner. Well, I am running more realistic, so the odds of rolling something are significantly greater. Although, I have to say, I haven't rolled anything since the first stream, when we accidentally rolled a slurry spreader.
Is there traffic on this map?
Not currently. I mean, could you imagine traffic on the one-lane road there? I guess it would go one direction, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying that one out at the moment by the short one.
Oh, this texture?
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, but I can't tell whether it actually fits the bales or not.
Well, I guess we'll know here in a little bit.
Are you doing round bales or square bales?
Round.
House.
Wow, Cows Go Moo. He's really into Oakfield. He's got up to 24 hours. He said that's the most he's ever had on any map. You're selling in, Cows Go Moo's selling in for a nice little home over on Oakfield. He might be there for a good 50 hours. That's like old people's home maps, from what I understand with him.
It's not a bad little map, Oakfield.
No, it's not a bad map. I'm kind of picky and careful, because I got, I don't want to get so many maps that I never can get anything done on any of them. I'm not like Duck Zorley, who can play like 8 or 9 maps. I don't know how he's got the time.
And play 16x for that matter too. Because you wouldn't be able to save any of your courses or nothing. Because the map, the horseplay courses would be too big.
Alright, I know what I'll do. Take this. And we will around here. Park this thing here.
That is too funny, cows.
We need to get a trailer and offload this grain before we get over to our barley field. And I want to check something here. There was a comment the other day, so that's $106,000. Can I buy for $106,000? Oh, New Hollands are on sale. T6 is 143 horsepower. How much are these? 125. That's not enough. That's too much money. How much is that? 105 horsepower. 50. Stuff is too little. Just that one. Sammy's 138, 66 horsepower. That would be a nice tractor for this, but it's too much money. All right. Actually, I might have enough for that T7. But Fent 700 because I got $100,000 in the bank. We'll see how well we can round bale with these tractors. And I just might sell these two and get that one 700.
Are you selling the crop directly, or are you storing it and waiting for the best price?
Well, I'd probably store it for a little bit. Oh, is he not very loud? It's loud in my ears.
as long as you can hear me, Con, it's the main thing that you can explain why I asked for them anyway.
All right. Well, that is a good point. This T6 is on sale. 163 horsepower for, look at that, $100,000. I can get the junk with narrow tires too, front loader. There you go, we got ourselves a new tractor. I better go up there and do that now before this sale goes off. I don't know when this sale ends. Who knows when the tractor sale ends? Whoa, that's gonna... I'm not gonna get the full amount for that tractor anymore. You know what? Just sell this one. We'll leave that other one for now. Looky who. Looky who. There's the daughter, everybody. I was just talking to her, saying she hasn't been in my streams as of late. I guilted her into watching. How you doing, Kaya? Hey Enrique, how are you doing? Can't believe cows go and talked me into trading in my tractor. It's only got 5 hours on it, or 5.9 hours on it. Wasn't even rolled over once. Alright, we'll sell that bad boy. And we'll pick one of these up. Standard tires. There she is, everybody. Our new T6. Better not regret it, cows. I better not regret it. You're gonna make me roll it right out of the shop. And somehow I have wheel spin going down a hill. Okay, seriously? Wheel spin going down a hill. Oh, I couldn't afford the T7. I wasn't going to go into debt. I think I already am in debt. Check. Oh, and I am in debt already. Alrighty. I know. Yeah, she got a heck of a chuckle out of that one. Alright, now I'm gonna need to turn this thing around somehow. I don't need to turn the head around. I got her going the right direction. Right. Let's run down the road. I know, but I kind of want to expand my operation into year 2. I want to buy some more fields, but, well, that's what winter is for in deforestation. Uh-oh. There we go. Right. I was grounded. Couldn't get going. Oh, cows goes moo.
Is that your youngest client?
No, that was the oldest. She's
okay.
youngest is 4. He obviously wouldn't be able to type full sentences. See, I'd like to own those fields over there. I'm not going to do that in debt. Well, I need to make me a couple $100,000. Now that field has got a bit of a hill on it. I do too own this field.
Does Emma with better going downhill?
It works better any direction but uphill.
Yeah. So what I was thinking that field that you just gone past would it be easier just up the top?
Yeah, it'd work best going across.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, if you can get to the top and then work your way down by going across. Yeah, that's how I want to work these, with a sliding hill.
Yeah.
Because I want to work across, but I got to get enough on the sides to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And then I thought next year when I plant these, I'm going to deliberately leave a patch right in front of the field entrance. Right in front of the field entrance that is not going to be planted. So there's no crop destruction when I try to pull in here with these things. There's just going to be a little cut that I just deliberately don't plant. Hey, Adabo? No, I think on the start you only start with field 16.
Yeah.
I think I took out a loan and sold some equipment and bought the other ones to start. Because I wanted to have enough fields to work 3-day seasons, and 4 fields seemed to feel about right for me.
Yeah.
And it looks like it is, because we're toward the end of day 2 of autumn, and all we got to do now is bale.
Yeah.
But we should also try to cultivate these fields if we can and get them somewhat prepped for spring. Because if we buy more fields in winter or early spring, we're going to have to, prep them next year.
Yeah.
She is 13. And I'd like to have these fields harvested before the end of the game day, because I leased this harvester and I don't want to pay another day lease on it.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I might have created a monster, because now she might want to come into all the streams, because she gets more fun. She gets a kick out of chatting with you guys.
But see, they want to put more charges on violent video games like GTA.
What's that about charges?
They want to put a tax on shooting games. Like, so you pay more for violent video games, because they're blaming video games for some people's actions regarding what happened down in Florida last week or the week before.
It's complete bull.
Yeah.
It's called lack of parenting. That's all it is. So it's not video games that cause people to feel like they can go and do stupid stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's people that don't understand that there's a difference between reality and make-believe.
Yeah.
That's a shortcoming of parents and the school system and the community. Everyone's responsible. You can't point the finger at one person and say, that's the reason this guy went out here and did the crazy stuff.
Yeah. So who's our teacher daughter to drive, you or mum?
It would be probably somebody we pay.
Oh,
But she won't listen to either of us, you know that. I noticed how when I dive into this field, it comes to near crawl, and then slowly it picks up speed. So I learned that's because basically MR regulates the throughput of the machinery. That's probably one of the reasons why that baler was going so slow. is I was trying to feed it faster than it wanted.
Yeah.
And now we're up to 3 miles an hour. But the harvesting apparently has to deal with crop yield. Like if we didn't have this plowed and fertilized, we would be able to harvest faster because we would have less crop flowing through the machine.
Yeah.
But, you know, I didn't know anything about this Tide Pod junk until one day at work. And it was after I saw this stupid commercial on TV.
What is
where
it you're driving over in your state?
16. So I was seeing this commercial on TV where this person just...
It's weird how they can get a license at 16, but they can't drink till they're 21.
Yep. And they can't smoke till they're 21, and they can't vote till they're 18.
We're 16 for driving, 18 for voting and alcohol here in New Zealand.
Yeah, so what I was saying about the commercial is I saw this commercial for some type of candy or something stupid. And this kid just like pops something that looks gooey into their mouth. And they're like, ew. Dude, this is gross. This isn't a gusher. And they're like, yeah, just because it looks like a gusher doesn't mean it's gusher candy or something. So, you know, do you blame the gusher candy people for making stuff that, for having candy that you can confuse to look like laundry soap? No, it's people looking for excuses for other people's shortcomings. Oh no, we're full. Alright. Time to get the tipper.
That's not very nice of your daughter to say.
Hey Anthony, how are you doing? That's not shocking. Let's see here, where did I think I left the trailer back here. Alrighty.
Apparently you go like a, I don't even know what she means by that.
It's a slang for so one of those 50 states is Maryland.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm from.
Yeah.
And I guess some folks in Maryland have a bad reputation for driving a little more on the offensive side than the defensive side. So that's what she's saying.
Ah, okay.
She's not saying that I'm reckless, just that I'm a little more outward going with driving than some others in the laid-back state of Virginia. I mean, there's some people around here that if you see a car, you wait because you're going to be pulling out in front of them, even if they're like a half mile away from you. Or you pull out and then they freak out and they start flashing their lights and honking the horn, and you're like, I've been in front of you for like 20 seconds now. How could this be pulling out in front of you? Alright.
I've been told balers should slow down with the look of the swab, like how dense it is. Do you reckon that comes true with Emma a lot more?
Well, if it truly governs the throughput, and the denser the swath you have, the more material is being fed, then it would slow down more than a narrow swath. So like the windrow we're using is just a double windrow, so it's taking two windrows and putting them together.
Yeah.
So in theory, if I didn't windrow, I just baled behind the single layer, I should be able to bale faster than a double windrow, I guess.
You're going sideways and you're slipping down the hill.
Yep, MR completely changes the lateral grip of these wheels. Basically, Durall says that in the base game, the lateral traction of these tires is like some insanely high grip level. So he's basically made them slipperier. They slip a lot more laterally.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm steering up the hill because I'm sliding down the hill going across it. Alrighty. And that's a wrap on the harvest. Alright, we're going to drop this off. I'm going to pick up our header trailer and header, and we're going to take this stuff back to get sold or to return. And then I'm going to try my darndest to get this stuff baled before midnight. I don't think I'll lose windrow in straw at midnight, but I'm not going to risk it.
We do so have cars in New Zealand, cows. So, Farmer Klein, if there was one thing you would want in Farm Sim 19, what would it be? You're only allowed one thing.
AI workers that actually work AI-owned fields. So, the fields that are, you know, in 17... that was funny. In 17... AI-owned fields will change state, you know, virtually overnight or during the middle of the day. They'll just transition from, you know, growing to ready to harvest or harvested or plowed or whatever. But what I'd like to see is AI farmers actually out working in the field. So this field over here to our right that's got crop in it, it's just going to magically disappear and become harvested. I'd like to see a harvester actually in there working.
Yeah.
Just to give some life to the map. You know, they don't have to be driving around on the roads. They just magically appeared in the field and just started working. That'd be fine with me. Just to see some fields as opposed to the fields just magically changing.
Yeah. When hell freezes over cows.
Hey, Polar Bear, how you doing?
I do like the sky texture, especially the sunset one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this dynamic sky with movable clouds and the sun and the moon moving across. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Never watched Seinfeld, so I don't know what that means. Cows.
Alright. I know I could have just returned these from the shop, but oh well. And apparently I bought the header trailer? That's weird. Alright, let's get to baling these fields up.
No, you're fine, Cal. Do you actually get more money by driving them down to the shop? Or is that just a no?
The lease you don't, obviously, because it's already paid for, but the stuff you sell, yeah.
Okay.
You get a little premium. Alright, we're going to try to use this little tractor. And see how it does the baling. Then we'll switch over to the other one.
The one thing I want fixed in 19 is the bucket glitch.
Where you can't fill it full?
Yeah, that's the only thing I want. one thing I don't like about round bales is they roll down the hill.
Yeah, but I can't afford a square, and the squares take too much horsepower.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I don't remember seeing a video you made, cows. So it's MR that's making all these bales 2,000 instead of 4.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the baler itself doing that.
No, MR plays with bale capacities. Oh, just shy. Well, at least they still stick out of the hedge. Well, this seems to be baling straw pretty good.
See that bringing out a new Lara Croft movie. Oh, sorry, Tomb Raider movie.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, I've been getting the ads on Twitch for Tomb Raider.
I'll have to look. See if the old square baler from the Massey Pack takes the same horsepower. We'll look while that unloads. Baling. 85 horsepower, 70 horsepower. All right, so I could, but it's okay. But I need a round baler for the silage bales anyway. All right, there's one field. And, what, 3.5 hours to go. Pick up. Here we go. Oh, do you know somebody that's working on one? Cows? As far as that mod? Let's try a little first person baling. Right. Oh, I thought maybe you were following a work in progress post on a forum or something. There we go. And we'll stop. But you never know, there might be somebody out there working on it. Oh, I forgot. I've got a custom bale texture in, so I won't be able to tell if this straw, it looks like the straw bales in game, because I've got a custom bales texture in. Hey, British farmers. You do not get a racing video tomorrow. Sorry, Kyle. In fact, I've been contemplating not doing them anymore. I'm not somebody that really cares about view counts, but to be quite honest, they get pretty low view counts for the amount of effort that they take. And to some degree, the team is talking about streaming races in general, and you'd probably get a better. You probably get more enjoyment out of watching their stream. So I'd say look up Gen X Racing on YouTube. That's the team's official YouTube channel. They streamed a couple Daytona races. They haven't streamed any, I don't think, this week. Alright, once we're done this baling, we're going to skip night. The only reason I'm baling this now, I'm trying to get this baled before midnight, is I don't remember if straw swaths fade at midnight, or if that's just grass. And I don't want to lose straw because I'm going to need it for the cows. Oh, let's back up. Alright, I think this is the last. Yep, this is the last windrow. Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. How are you doing, British farmers? What do you mean by I wish you could join the group? Lots of us hang out over at Three Dudes, and you're free to join that if you want. Sign up at the Three Dudes Discord channel and hang out with us there. Oh, I just took out the front end. Oh, I guess this tractor's blocking my way. I don't know about racing a Legends car. Those guys run on super short tracks, and that's not what I like. Oh my. Get dizzy driving super short tracks. Alright, let's go back and get that trailer. Like I'm stuck against the wall. Getting lots of sliding with this tractor and this trailer. Right. Now let's close that up, and we will save and move on till morning. All right. Let's just check. Are those prices any good? Wheat. Wheat's gonna climb. We're gonna wait. Canola's climbing. Barley's climbing. Soybeans. Corn. All right. We're not gonna sell anything. Hey Rob, how are you doing? I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. And then we need to get those bales off the field so we can cultivate them. we got weather coming. We got snow in the forecast for tomorrow, so we definitely need to get those bales off that field before the end of the day. All right. Let's see here. Our loader arms, I think, are over here. No? Where are the loader arms? Not in there, not in there. Not over there. There. Not in there. Not over there. There's the bale spike. This farm isn't that big. Where in the heck are the arms at? Oh. Here they are. Oops. Wrong way. Alright, let's get our trailer. Oops. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Whoa, let's watch it here. Alright. And our trailer is in here. What are we stuck on? All right. Oh, I'm doing all right. Not really looking forward to, you know what I should do? I was thinking, I really wasn't looking forward to stacking these bales on a hill. Given the fact that this trailer doesn't have a back end. So I'm going to use the hill to my favor by actually parking this thing so the front is down the hill. Well, I'm super strong. Well, we'll just load that one again. We're going to load it down the hill, that way when they roll forward, they'll roll against the front rack. That's what we'll do. To stack square bales a heck of a lot more than I stack rounds. Because I never use round bales. Ever. Good thing I started early in the morning, because it's probably going to take me all day. Get these off the field the hard way. The easy way would be to turn UAL on, auto load. Because this trailer's got it. Grab this one. supposed to roll down the hill? Oh. Hey Huntmaster, how you doing? Sometimes I forget about MR and the lack of brakes. What am I doing? I am attempting to stack round bales poorly. That's what I'm doing. Like I said, I never stack round bales because I never do round bales. What? Is that the last strap? Alright, I guess you're stuck on there, okay. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Now the key is to not roll the darn thing. Ha ha. I figure why go into the other field just to stack a couple more bales on before we have to go unload. Haha. Figure if I went through all the effort to stack them manually, I could cheat a little bit on the unloading. Well, Rob, the chatter is my daughter. She's getting a hoot playing with Cows Go Moo. And we got one more. Let's just fling that one. Do they need straw? I could give them this straw bale. They wouldn't need straw for an eternity after that. Oops. Now they got more straw than they'll need for a long time. All right, let's go get the bales off that other field. Alrighty. Let's see if we do a better job of stacking these now that we have some daylight. So I should also say that the first load I stacked, I actually did most of that with the keyboard as I sit in front of a wheel and pedals. So this one I'm going to try to use pedals and wheels and see if we do any better. Whoa, whoa. So I also, while I'm thinking about it, I've got an update for folks that haven't heard related to Doughboy. If you are hanging out in my Discord, or if you've been in other folks' Discord, you may have seen that Doughboy was went to the hospital a couple days ago with some abdominal pains. Turns out that it was a kidney stone. That was the update I got from Rubber Burner earlier today. That nothing major, just a kidney stone. Now I say just a kidney stone. I can say that because I had one. So it's like, yeah, once you have one, you can say, yeah, it's just a kidney stone. Still, it can be quite painful, quite discomforting, but we know it's nothing, you know, life-threatening, if you will. There we go. Hey James, how you doing? Let me, so the name of the Three Dudes Discord, is that what you're looking for? It would be linked in the, so in the Three Dudes forum, there should be like a multiplayer lounge. And in the multiplayer lounge, there should be a link to the Three Dudes Discord. In there. Between MR and how it rolls. See, with MR, look, I'm not giving it. I'm going to give it a little bit of gas, and it will roll. You gotta kind of anticipate the roll, and the braking is, well, the brakes aren't as good. Go. And stab that one. There we go. Yeah, I hope Doughboy gets his kidney stone taken care of a lot quicker than mine was. I had the misfortune of, I think, carrying it around for at least 2 weeks. I was at work one day and I just suddenly felt super, super ill. I had cold chills. Just did not feel good at all. It was awful. And I actually just left, which is pretty rare for me to basically say, well, I'm so bad that I just need to leave. And, you know, driving home was pretty rough. So much to the point where, like, when I got home, I think the wife was home from work for some reason. Or maybe she was off work. Maybe she was out of work temporarily or something. But I basically told her, I was like, I think I need to go to the hospital because I just feel awful. But she knew something was up when I said I thought I needed to go to the hospital. So went in there, had some tests done, and they're like, oh, you got a kidney stone. Here's some pills. Here's some stuff. It'll help it pass. And everything. So I think we did that for about a week. And it didn't pass. So we went to the doctor and they're like, okay, well, yeah, let's refer you to this this other specialist, this urologist specialist, and talk to them, and they're like, yeah, we can schedule you for an ultrasound thing. But one of the pre-op questions was, have you had, I think it was like Motrin, or have you, or maybe it was aspirin or something. Whoa, there we go. We almost rolled it. In the last week or something. I'm like, yeah, I took some aspirin because I was in pain. And they're like, oh, well, if you took aspirin, we can't do the procedure because of the risk of busted blood vessels or something. I was like, what? So you're like, you're gonna have to wait like a week. You can't take aspirin for a week or something. I was like, are you kidding me? So then I had to basically walk around with that junk. Mine was stuck. It never moved. It tried to move, and you could, you know, obviously felt it trying to move, but it just never moved. So after a couple weeks of dealing with that, they finally got it blasted out. Well, I have to say, I think that stack job went a lot better than the first one. Got 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. We got 12 bales out of that field. Oh, it wasn't fun. I don't know how painful it was. It was more discomforting. Other than the initial, you know, probably when it was first trying to move. See, mine was stuck. It never got anywhere. So I suspect the, you know, the initial sick and like feeling like cold sweats and everything, that was probably a result of it trying to move and it just not getting anywhere. I don't want to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Let me hold on for a second. There you go, buddy. Sent you a link to mine. We can hang out in the Three Dudes Discord too, but send you a link over to mine. I don't have a public Discord quite yet. Not gotten the gumption up to finish setting it up. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Is this British farmers?
Yeah.
Are you in the UK?
No, I just play a lot of British maps on a farming simulator, so I decided to put my name as that.
Oh, okay. I don't know if Kiwi's still in here. He's actually from New Zealand, so it's Sunday where he is. Hey, Gunslinger, how you doing?
I have friends over in Britain, Scotland, and all those.
So what kind of maps? Well, obviously British maps. What kind of maps you playing now?
I got Oakfield, Westbridge, No Creek. That's about it.
Westbridge and No Creek. Those would be more American based, right?
Not Westbridge. I meant
West Coast.
yeah, West Coast. I had a long day today.
I did give it away the other day in chat, but you know, we had a good group of people in there, I thought. So I don't do that very often. Have you been playing Farm Sim a while?
I've played it since 2011.
Okay. It's a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to get something else done today than move a bunch of bales around. You can pause the stream, cows, but I'm not pausing. I'd like to get this unloaded and then see if I can't get to fertilizing those fields before the end of the stream. Why is that?
You gotta do a 24-hour live stream.
Oh no. No.
I'm live streaming Note Creek right now. About to start it up.
Oh, thanks for the super chat there, Huntmaster. Are you playing seasons or regular?
Seasons.
I'll have to check out your channel.
Ever since Seasons came out, that's the only thing I play is with Seasons.
Yeah, I understand that. We did a we played a little multiplayer on the South American map, and we just did it vanilla, and that got kind of old quick because it's just churn and burn. You know, just turning fields around. Felt like there wasn't really any reason to be doing anything.
That's what I hope with 19 they put Seasons in the base game.
Probably it's pretty safe that something related to Seasons is going to be in the base game. If it's Seasons as we know it now, or if it's somehow mangled and you know, watered down. But no doubt the Seasons folks will continue to develop what they've got.
I hope they continue, but you never know.
Up. Stuck accelerator. But one of the lead programmers is now a Giants employee.
Well, that's good.
I don't know if you had heard that or not.
Actually, no, I have not heard that.
Yeah, he was hired on. It was kind of announced in the Giants forum maybe a week or so ago, but he was brought on as a programmer. And one of the things he's going to be working on is a new or a modified mission system for 19.
As long as he doesn't break 3 bales, I don't care what he does.
Break what?
3 bales.
What about free? Oh, you, that little hack. Oh, looky there. You got your rollover.
That means Rubber Beard has to like the video.
He does, if he's still around.
You weren't paying attention, texting and driving.
And then I hooked back up to the baler.
Like that video for you, kid.
Well, that wasn't too terrible. Alright, let's get to fertilizing. Oh, look at this. Look at this awesome shadow that tree's casting over this whole field. I was coming up to this field and I was like, what the heck is going on there? And I realized it's that tree at the top is putting a shadow over the entire field. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's check this.
Cut it down.
Not cutting it down. Yep, they all need fertilized.
Oh, come on, cut it down.
Come on, Klein, cut it down.
Why should I cut it down?
It'd be neat to see.
Just to see the shadow fall?
Because you don't know where you've gone. That's why you cut it down.
Oh, how about I save, I cut it down, and then I quit without saving. And the magical tree's back the next day.
No, that's no fun.
No, that tree right there is no fun to process once you cut it down. And the cuckoo bird won't have anywhere to live.
Who cares about the cuckoo bird? Cut that tree down.
I do. Every time I come up there, I'm going to hear a cuckoo bird and nothing. That's going to be dumb. The cuckoo bird needs a place to live.
You can find a new home. Fine, I'll cut it down. Once I get this map, I'll cut it down my scale.
Fine, cut it down and send me the video.
No, I'm not a tree hugger. Trees are made for cutting down. They're not made for hugging.
Trees are made to burn. Well, I can tell you I'm never going to burn another piece of wood in my life. Did enough of that growing up. We had wood stoves in our house and in my grandparents' house, which was just up the hill. And then the grandparents' house, which is just down the street. And, well, it's pretty much every weekend was, well, if you weren't farming, you were out splitting wood and stacking wood for the coming winter. And my grandfather always said, well, you know, wood's good because it warms you up like 3 times. And I kept thinking, I would rather wood not warm me up at all. He said it warms you up when you cut it, it warms you up when you split it and stack it, and then it warms you up when you burn it. And I'm like, I would just rather not be warmed up at all by wood.
So are you ready for your next season in real life?
What?
Winter's nearly over, isn't it, in America?
It's where I'm at, which is in Virginia. Winter will, well, it'll be cold through some portion of March.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's like
Right now it's fairly warm.
it's like 80 degrees here.
Yeah. It was upper 60s today and rainy where I'm at, but it was upper 70s later or late last week. But in a week it could be 20s again.
Oh yeah.
So winter's not really over. I mean, we got married in April, and it snowed the morning of our wedding, which was early April. So we could get snow as late as April on the rare off chance.
Yeah.
They say we're gonna have the blizzard like 93.
So 82 Fahrenheit, what's that in degrees roughly?
Google. 82 degrees. Who knows what it is in Celsius? That's not a real measure of temperature.
But it ain't. It's fake.
That's not even hot, mate. Rob, you need your head checked. That's not even hot.
No, 82's not hot, except the fact that it's February.
If you have
Yeah.
no humidity in
Yeah.
82 degrees, it ain't hot.
If it's 82 in July, then you're thinking it's cool. But 82 in February is hot.
Oh yeah.
Especially with the building you work in is got heat until at least April sometime. So the heat's on, and it's 70 some degrees outside, so it's like 80 or 85 in the building. You walk outside and you're like, oh, it's so cool out here.
Those guys over the pond don't know what 80 degrees is over here.
Bring out our fertilizer. Go.
Now that is cold flying.
Now that's cheat. You're not allowed to have that.
Cheating what?
Cheating with that fertilizer.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to buy that from the store.
I did. I bought it from the fertilizer supply store. They came out and brought pallets of fertilizer to me.
What? Pushing a button?
Yeah.
Does the seed that?
Yeah, the seed does the
Get it
same
out.
thing. Seed does the same thing.
Ah, okay.
So that's one of the things that's probably going to be different in the console version, because that's an activated script, I'm sure, to bring that come out. So Console folks may not have the cool animation things.
Well, that's what you get if you play the game on console. You don't get all the cool features that the PC players get.
Well, you're the one always preaching about how the game is primarily for arcade and consoles. So with the straw still in the field, it looks like I could have went to today and baled this up. It wouldn't have disappeared.
Okay, this is weird. The skid steer is not picking up bales.
Is it just pushing them around?
No, it's the bales sliding off the forks. It's just like throwing them.
Are these forks you've used before?
It's the in-game ones.
Oh.
I'm live streaming it. You're in it.
Oh, am I picture in picture?
Not that I know of. I mean, I could read a live stream your stream if I wanted to.
Oh, my audio's in the live stream.
Yeah, it's in the live stream.
Clean your tractor, mate.
Why do I want to do that?
Because it's dirty. And it's a John Deere. It'll catch fire.
Hey Rob, you want to put a link to his channel in chat? Because I'm about to close out, and everybody can go check you out. Go check out British Farmer. He's live streaming on No Creek. Apparently, he's having problems moving bales around.
And his tractor's dirty too. And it's a John Deere. It'll catch fire.
Oh, shush. I'm working.
There you go, guys. Go check out British Farmers. He's live streaming over at No Creek. I'm about to close out because we're at the 2-hour limit that I like to keep things out. When we come back next week, we're going to be cultivating and maybe seeding these fields. Depends on how long it takes. Trying to get them turned around. Well, we got to see if I can even seed. I don't know if I can seed this early or not. But we'll definitely be cultivating them at a minimum. So thank you guys for coming out and watching. And until next time, guys.
Rob, you gotta go subscribe to me now since you're watching it.
Happy farming.
I just did.